It's day 23 of RPG A Day 2020, and the prompt that we are doing in our own way as we set our own course through the map infographic compared to the hexes infographic has brought us to banner. Everybody else, pretty much, is looking at the prompt edge. And we'll get there through a complicated twist or turnings through the map. But today we're looking at banner. The scene presented on the written blog is of a moment when the players have, in a sense, had enough, and on several levels. Certainly, they've had enough with the shenanigans of the villain, they've had enough with the evil things that are going down, and it's time for them to stop that. It's time for them to show the villains that, there are lines that you cannot cross. We're drawing the line in the sand and we're saying no more. It's time for, for you to get knocked back. That's a cool point, but this is also representative of the point where the world that you're trying to transmit from one mind to another mind has reached a point where it's self-sustaining and it's existing in a state of collaboration between the players rather than a state of ideation with individual players. Like your concept of your character begins as something in your own head. Even if people see the character sheets or whatever, it's still not, in the sense of the fiction of play, it's still not real. It's just an idea. And there's a certain amount of time and communication and interaction that's required to get it from a position fully in the imagination to a position within the collaborative space between everybody. Now, every player at the table has something that they are contributing to this fictional mix. And there's a point in the session where those ideas have come out enough for everybody to be grabbing onto all of them, for everyone to be comfortable operating as their character in the fictional space. And so we're celebrating that with banner because we can maybe often find that point where we're now acting on the fictional world as the fictional characters within it, according to all of the rules and all of the experience and all of the history and all of the emotions that have gone along with it. We're finally acting in that point, and that can often be connected to that point where the players have had enough and they, in a sense, take the reins of adventure and they start to do something. They're not planning to do something. They're not promising to do something. They're not, reeling back from having a mistake or from, being a part of the learning process of what their opposition, whatever that might be, has to deal with them, whether that's, the environmental conditions of a desert or trying to do something difficult in deep space or trying to oppose the evil plan of some kind of mad scientist. Right? At a certain point, they take control of their destiny. They grab the dice and they want to do something. And more than that, they start to do something. And I find there's often a synchronicity between that and this point that I'm talking about. And so this is your banner of success. This is unfolding who you are as a character. This is making your mark on the world. This is letting the fictional characters, but also letting the other people at the table know that, we're here, we're playing, we're now, it's real, it's right here, let's go. It's one of my favorite things about playing. It's the root of the memories that you have after a session. Remember the time when remember when that, all these things happened. Sometimes it's a fluky dice roll. Sometimes it's a funny thing that someone said, or the perfect twist on a quotation to fit a scene. But so often it's what you did. So, banner. Look forward to talking again tomorrow.